Let's make some sandwich bread. I'm trying to figure out how nobody told me that it was this easy to make bread. And you do not need sourdough starter or discard. So in a bowl, I had 2 cups of warm water and 1 tablespoon of active yeast. I also added 1/4 cup of honey, and I used local honey. I mixed it all together and I let it set for 10 minutes so it can get nice and bubbly. After about 10 minutes, I added 2 tablespoons of melted butter and 2 teaspoons of salt, and I just guesstimated on that. Then I added 5 cups of flour. I'm using my KitchenAid, but you can knead this by hand. And actually, I ended up taking it out so I can knead it by hand just a little bit. I did add some flour to my countertop in my hands because it was a little sticky. And y'all, this was so therapeutic. I felt like a badass. Then I put the dough back into the bowl so I can let it rest and rise for about an hour in a warm place. And in that 1 hour, I cleaned and cooked dinner for the littles. And yes, I was 100% surprised that my dough actually rose. And apparently it is mandatory for you to punch your dough. So do not forget that important step. Then cut your dough in half because this recipe makes 2 loaves. Roll your dough into rectangles and then fold them in. And this is where I think I messed up somewhere because my dough was still sticky and I don't think it should be sticky. All I did was just add a little bit more flour to avoid the stickiness, but do what you do. Then I buttered up my loaf pans and added the dough into the pans. I once again put them in the microwave and let them rest for about 45-ish minutes so they can rise. After 45 minutes, I took them out and I inspected them one more time. I preheated my oven to 350 and I put them in the oven for about 30 minutes. And after 30 minutes, they will come out looking like this. Y'all, look how beautiful they are. I still can't believe I did this. Like, I actually made a loaf of bread. Actually, I made 2 loaves of bread. After I took them out the oven, I did add butter to the top of the loaves. I was so excited, y'all, because this is wonderful. Y'all ain't gonna see me buying sandwich bread from the store anymore. Anyways, comment below if you try this recipe.
That's pretty good.
Really?
Yeah.